So clearly there can be a range of different reasons and motivations as to why a landholder would undertake an environmental plantings carbon farming project on their farm. Right from the clear environmental and biodiversity improvement benefits that we can see here in such a short period, right through to creating shade and shelter for livestock as part of a broader land management strategy, and of course the opportunity to generate carbon credits. So taking you back to 3 years ago when you started your journey, what was the motivation for starting your EP project here, and what were you hoping to achieve?
Yeah, so Tim, for us it was really about the environmental benefits, because we're in a drying landscape in this part of WA, so our rainfall is dropping off, and we would like to make better use of the rainfall that we receive. So part of that is putting these trees in up on top of the landscape to hold more water higher in the landscape, and also alleviate some issues we're having lower in the landscape where we're getting waterlogging. So we have areas down there that should be some of the most productive on the farm, but traditionally haven't been because they get really waterlogged in winter time and then dry out and set like concrete in summer.
Yeah, right.
So we're now getting to the point where we're starting to dry out some of those bottom parts. We're getting productivity down there that we didn't get before. And also the other big one for us in WA is the soil constraints that we're dealing with.
Sure.
So this country where we are here is really gravel based. So the gravel is full of our aluminium and iron. So we have some real issues with aluminium and iron toxicity in our soils. And we think that by taking all the trees off this landscape originally, we're releasing a lot of those heavy metals and salts, which is impacting on our productivity. So this project for us is really dividing the landscape into 3 zones. So we have the recharge zone, which is up on top of the ridges where we're planting the trees that you can see. And then we have what we call our ag zones, which in the middle, which you can see here, we've planted some multi-species perennials. So making these areas much more productive, but also using them to hold water back as well. So once these get fully established, we're going to see a lot more water and nutrient held back higher in the landscape. And then we have what we call our filtration zones, which are our creek lines down at the bottom of the landscape, where we're really trying to protect those areas and regenerate those riparian zones and not allow nutrients to escape off the property. Because, we're here in the Blackwood Valley in southwest WA. We're right at the top of the catchment. So if we can hold nutrients back here and not allow them to exit and enter the Blackwood Valley, the Blackwood River, then we're doing a great job for the environment as well.
Absolutely.